Time now for our 360 round. We're taking a look at Meta and it's a big push into AI. For that, we want to bring in our panel today. We've got Angelo, Zino, Senior Equity Analyst, CFRA Research, and Ahmed, Equity Analyst, Technology, and Morning Star. Thanks to both of you for joining us today. Angelo, let's start out with your viewpoint on Meta. It has been the clear and away front runner when it comes to the Mag 7. Here, up more than 25% year to date. You've got a buy rating on it. You've got a $750 price target. Do you still see it as being the outperformer in the group through the balance of the year?
Yeah, I mean, it's still a name that we like a lot. I mean, I think Meta, NVIDIA, and Microsoft are probably the three Mag 7 names in a class of their own, in the sense that, I think that investors out there are most comfortable with those names at this moment in time, just based on the AI opportunity in front of them, attached with the fact that, you don't have necessarily some of the disruptive forces that are out there like an Alphabet may have, with regards to its core model. So I think Meta is a name you still stick with. There are a number of opportunities attached to monetizing AI, which I think is pretty visible for Meta, whether it be improving their advertising platform overall, creating more engaging experiences, business messaging, AI agents attached to that, what they can do with Meta AI and potentially in-app monetization there, as well as the AI devices opportunity out there. So I think investors right now are going to get more clarity on that here over the next 6 to 9 months as Zuckerberg really kind of highlights some of those opportunities.
Ahmed, I want to get your thoughts on Meta. Are you bullish on Meta, especially given its performance year to date?
First of all, thank you so much for having me on, Diane. So yeah, we have a price target of $770 on Meta. So we clearly think the company still has a little bit upside considering where the stock's trading right now. More importantly, I think I'd just echo some of the points raised by Angelo about, like, if you think about the social media ecosystem, it's an interaction between users, creators, and advertisers. And Meta's AI products are actually trying to enhance value for all three stakeholders. And we see that sort of continuing. Again, at Morningstar, since we look at economic moats, we think the investments the company is making in its core economic moat, which is digital advertising, those investments are going to be value accretive. And some of the more speculative investments in AI, we're less bullish on those.
Okay. Angelo, I want to get your thoughts on this. Look, we're hearing reports of Meta spending big on top talent. We've seen reports of $100 million bonuses, although some of this talent is saying it's not that much. What's your thought on that, on the spend that Meta is making? Does it make sense that they're leaning into that investment?
Yeah, I mean, it's a bold call, I think, by Zuckerberg. But listen, I mean, he's the second richest guy in the world, not because, he sits on his hands, right? So he's going out there. He sees a massive opportunity ahead of tied to AI. And I think he's kind of looking to really bolster his AI talent. And I think that's a smart move, not necessarily near term. Near term, that's going to result in potentially higher costs. Will result in higher costs for the company. But longer term, I think that's really the opportunity, right? And he wants to make sure he's got the staff there kind of to, turn over, leave no stone unturned and really kind of take advantage of some of those opportunities that I kind of highlighted earlier. Not to mention, what I would also highlight is the fact that there is, growing speculation or belief out there across the developer community right now that Meta has fallen behind as far as, their Llama platform is concerned. So, kind of getting some more, talent on the AI side of things, again, I think just improves the hit rate that Zuckerberg is going to have here over the next couple of years in terms of finding those emerging opportunities on the AI side of things.
Ahmed, I'm curious to know your thoughts on that spend on talent, and just to tease this out further, also that $14 billion that Meta spent on Scale AI, it's one of its biggest acquisitions ever.
Yeah. So as it relates to the push to with the version with a variety of these acqui-hires or the the $100 million bonuses that you referred to, again, as those investments relate to Meta's ability to improve its core product, which is around digital advertising, we're all for it. But what we have seen in the past with the company, such as its push into VR, that there can be a lot of misallocated capital. And when stakes are this high, when the numbers we're talking about are in the billions, there's a larger risk. But again, there's also a greater opportunity as well, especially if you think about what AI could do in digital advertising with hyper personalization and more engaging content, and so forth.
Okay, all right. We will leave our conversation there for today. Our thanks to Ahmed Khan of Morningstar and Angelo Zino, CFRA Research. Thank you, guys. Have a great rest of your week.